Okay, so yesterday we made some of our fraction strips. So if you get those out, you should have a fraction strip broken into halves, a fraction strip broken into fourths, a fraction strip broken into thirds, and a fraction strip broken into sixths. So you can take those four and set them to the side. We're going to make and look at the other four strips that we have. So to start off, I want you to get out the strip that has 5 pieces. Make sure you count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and with this one, what you're going to do is you're just going to fold so that this goes to the first line. And then we're kind of going to accordion it. So that means you're going to flip it over and fold it. Again, you're folding it right at the line. Flip it back, fold it again. So for this one, we're just folding right on those lines that are already there. And then fold it one more time. Okay, so we folded it kind of like an accordion. When you open it back up, we have our 5 pieces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The folds are all right on the lines. We're not drawing any new ones on this one, any new lines. So this is 1 piece out of 5 pieces. This is 1 piece out of 5 pieces. All of these are 1 out of 5 pieces, or 1/5. Once you have that labeled, go ahead and flip it over, and we're going to label this as fifths. So each piece is 1/5. Our fraction strip is broken into fifths. Go ahead and set that one to the side. And then we're going to get out the other one that is broken into fifths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to do the same thing where you're going to fold it like an accordion. So we're just going to fold right on the first line. And then fold it back. Making sure that when we fold, it's right on that line. Fold it back again. And then it'll go right to the next line. And fold it one more time right on that line. Right now it is in fifths. So once you have it folded, accordion style, okay, leave it folded. We're going to now fold it in half. Okay, so now it looks pretty tiny. We had 5 pieces. We folded it in half, and we know halves are 2 pieces. 5 times 2 is 10. So when you open it back up, there should now be 10 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we already have some of our lines. We just need to draw lines on the other folds. So there should be one right here. And then this one is already a line. And then another one on this fold. And then that's already a line. And then another one on this fold. Then there's already a line. You can see that we're kind of taking the fifth pieces and breaking them in half. Another line on the fold. This one's already a line, and another line on the fold. Before you start labeling, make sure you count, and you should still have 10 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then we're going to go ahead and we're going to label all of those pieces. So each of them is one piece out of 10. One piece out of 10. One piece out of 10, or 1/10. Make sure you have all of your tenths labeled. Then we're going to go ahead and we're going to flip it over. And I'm going to label this 10th. Each piece is 1/10. And the fraction strip is broken into tenths. Once you have your 10th strip done, go ahead and set that to the side. Then you're going to go ahead and get out your piece that is broken into 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to take that strip, fold it in half. So now it is in 2 pieces. Fold it in half again. So now it is in 4 pieces. And then fold it in half one more time. So that's like doing 4 times 2. And now we should have 8 pieces. Open it up. We're going to draw the lines on our folds. Line there. And then there's already a line. Line here. Already a line there. Line here. Already a line on that fold. And then a line here. When we count, there should be 8 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we're going to start labeling. 1 out of 8 pieces. 1 out of 8 pieces. 1 out of 8 pieces, or 1/8. 1 out of 8 pieces. 1 out of 8 pieces. 1 out of 8. 1/8. 1/8 again. And 1/8 again. Once you have all of those eighths labeled, we're going to flip it over and label it eighth. Each piece is broken into 1/8. Our fraction strip is in eighths. You can go ahead and set that eighths one to the side. Then you're going to grab out your fraction strip that's broken into thirds. 1, 2, 3 pieces. We're going to fold it into thirds first. So you're going to fold right to that first line and crease it. And then go ahead and fold that one over to the end. So right now it is in thirds. And then this is where it gets a little bit tricky because we need to fold it into thirds again. We're trying to make ninths, and 3 times 3 equals 9. So we're going to fold this over, but not all the way. Okay, you're going to fold it what looks like about 1/3 of the way. You can see these 2 pieces look like they're the same size, so that's a good place to fold because you want all the pieces to be equal or the same size. And then I'm going to take this side and fold it back over. Okay, and this one is really tricky, so they might not be exact. Okay, but we're trying to fold it the best that we can into thirds. Then when you open it back up, you should have 9 pieces. Okay, so this time we're going to draw a line on the fold, a line on the fold. So you can see that this is broken into 3. And then there's the line that was already there. And then we're going to draw lines on our next 2 folds. And then there's a line already there. And then lines on our next 2 folds again. Okay, so your pieces should look about the same size. Count and make sure you have 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we're going to label each of those 1 piece out of 9, 1 piece out of 9, 1 piece out of 9 or 1/9, 1/9, 1/9, 1/9, 1/9, 1 out of 9. So you should have all your ninths labeled. Once you have all your ninths labeled, we're going to flip it over and label the back 9th. Each piece is 1/9. The fraction strip is broken into ninths. Once you have that one done, you can set it to the side. You're going to get out your last piece, which should be in sevenths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces. You do not have to fold this one. If you want, you can. I'm going to show you how we would fold it if we were making 7ths. We're going to do that accordion style again, just like we did with 5ths. So I'm going to take the first piece and fold it to that first line. And then I'm going to accordion it the other way and fold right on the line. And fold it back again to the next line. And then accordion it the other way, fold on the line. Remember, you don't have to fold it. You can just watch if you'd like for this one. Fold to that line. And fold that last piece back and fold it right on the line. Okay, so when I open it back up, you can see I've got my accordion style. But there's folds on all of the lines, and then I'm just going to label each piece. I'm going to label each piece as 1/7 or 1 piece out of 7. One seventh, 1/7, 1/7, 1 out of 7, 1/7. Once you have all of those, you're just going to flip it over and we're going to label it 7th. Each piece is 1/7. Our fraction strip is broken into 7ths. So let's go ahead and check, make sure you have all your strips. We have 9ths, 8ths, 7ths, 6ths, 5ths, 4ths, 3rds, halves, and then we have our 10ths as well. That can go down here. If you count, you should have 9 different fraction strips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Go ahead and take those. You're going to paper clip them back together and put them back into their safe spot so you have them for the next time we use them.